Hello, 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 and thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Soraya Martial-Wright. Welcome to The World According to Soraya. All right, so if you've read my blog, put a tag on it, you've probably noticed that I've given some interesting names to some of the estate planning documents that you're familiar with. So today we're going to talk about one that you're probably most familiar with and one that I refer to as your suggested retail tag. That is also known as your last will and testament. So why in the world do I call your last will and testament your suggested retail tag? Well, although your will is a great asset distribution tool after your passing, the probate court is not required to abide by anything that's written in your will. It can be contested. That means someone can come to the court and say, hey, forget what's written in here. I have something that you need to hear. So even if you wrote in your will that you want your entire estate to go to cousin X, because say cousin X spent the last 15, 20 years taking care of you while you were ill. Your child who had nothing to do with you for the last 15, 20 years may still come to the probate court and say, surely my mom did not mean to disinherit me. So what's written here to go to cousin X? It's not valid. And that means that your wishes may not actually be followed. Or you may have a spouse that you say, I haven't been with them in quite some time, but I don't want there to be any problems, so I'm gonna leave them a little something in my will so that they won't, squeak too loud. Well, there are laws in place that allows your spouse to get an elective share of your estate. So you may have intended for them to get like a few $1,000s, and they may say, yeah, I don't really want that. I want to go with whatever the state can give me instead. So why do I call it your suggested retail tag? It's because you've ever seen the little tags that are on the things that you buy at the store. There's a suggested retail price, and then there's the price that you actually pay for it. Oftentimes those two aren't the same, and it could be the exact same thing with your last will and testament. You can indicate that you want something to go this way, but probate court determines that it should go the other way. So there are other ways, of course, to prevent your family from going through probate, and we'll discuss that at a later point. But that's exactly why it's called your suggested retail tag. Things may not go exactly as planned. However, it's better than having nothing at all. So, if you didn't know, now you know. See you next time.